Qualities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative...
Him will count for so much. Cucurella. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. Exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. James. Opts for safety. And Adarabioyo. Chalobah. And back to the keeper. And it's Cucurella for Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. That's the keeper's ball. James. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandes. Adarabioyo. And Chalobah. Spread out to the left. What a throw in. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cucurella. Fernandes. And Chalobah. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Threads one in. And he's whipped it across. And it's hoisted clear. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! It's a loose ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Oh, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Corner number 2 then. Pedro Neto goes short. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Casemiro. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shaw got a long way forward to join the attack. James. Fernandes. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Matheus Cunha. Menu. That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Neto. That's been cut out, well played. James. Now that looks a decent ball. Chelsea are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Yoro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Ahmad. Casemiro. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Fernandes. James in acres of space out wide. So, third corner of the game. Pedro Neto with the short one. Oh, super ball! And now they can spring out of defence. No foul, says the referee. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. And the finish! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And the return pass, and it's Fernandes. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cucurella. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's good play. That's tidy. He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Shaw. Chalobah. Adrabayo. Now James. Fernandez. Casemiro spots it and intercepts. Shaw. Menu. Now it's Pedro. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Maguire. Yoro. Now he's off and running. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Fernandez. And he was quick to react. Not enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. Diogo Dalot, out towards the flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking to play him in. Matheus Cunha, and it's Shaw, and Dalot, and it's Casemiro. Yoro, it's an inviting looking ball that.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He could be in here. Caicedo. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
He's there to hit it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedro. He's found a way through. Maguire gets in to thwart him. Maguire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Menu. Maguire. Casemiro. Ahmad. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. Caicedo. Shaw gets a foot in here. Casemiro. Maguire makes the interception. Casemiro. And it's Shaw. Menu. Oh, that's well spotted. Good ball, good take. The ball has bounced loose now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's managed to gift it back. And the pass is intercepted. Menu, lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Matheus Cunha.
That's good play from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's João Pedro. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shaw. Maguire. Matheus Cunha. Casemiro. Maguire. Diogo Dalot. Yoro. And no, that was never going to make it. Shaw. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
It's Matheus Cunha. That is a great pick out. And a chance! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. James. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Fernandez. Real shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Menu. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it out wide. That's a super give and go. Shaw. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
it's Fernandez. Cucurella. And Adarabioyo. Over to the other side. James. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're off again. Shaw. Fernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Matheus Cunha. And Maguire. And it's Shaw. Now Menu. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's delightful. And it's played in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cucurella gets into a good position. Maguire with the clearance. Shaw. Menu. Now it's Ahmad. Oh, that is a nice touch. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. It's level again. What a match we have.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
For Manchester United, after
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Fernandez. James. Fernandez. Oh, that's a key interception. Menu. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Great, there's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Number 16, Ahmad.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's picked his way through. Now it's João Pedro. Played out to the right. Menu. Yoro. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Adrabayo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but the chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Oh, good ball! And now a sudden chance to counter. Bruno. And they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 55 minutes is number 8, Bruno Fernandes.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Foot in. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bruno Fernandes. He's got away! The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cucurella for Pedro Neto. And it's Caicedo. And Cucurella. That is good alertness. Yoro. Maguire. Bruno Fernandes, and it's Casemiro. Looking for the run, now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a fight. Ahmad! It's anyone's ball now.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
The attendance for this match was 96,847.
So we've reached the hour mark. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Now Menu. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. Oh, good spread. Now James. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. João Pedro. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Euro. And it's Dalot. Diogo Dalot in with the challenge. Diogo Dalot showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Maguire. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto, given the lift of his goal. Bruno Fernandes. At least a return pass. Now it's João Pedro. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's João Pedro. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's on it, can he get away? James. Now it's João Pedro. Pass is just off target. Maguire. Here's Matheus Cunha. And it's Shaw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casemiro. Now it's Ahmad. Can he get it through? Big chance! Oh, that's another chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Matheus Cunha.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Caicedo. Caicedo. Casemiro. Menu. Maguire. Casemiro. Euro. And it's Casemiro. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bruno Fernandes. Euro. Menu. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
There they go, hunting again.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Fernandes. Played out wide. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matheus Cunha. Now Menu. And it's Shaw. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. He's in plenty of space here. Shoots! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate...
Wow, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role because I think he has that creative edge, he has that craft, and that's where he should be used to greatest effect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And we're underway. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back stick. To Paul! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Tries to pass. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Camavinga and Fernandez. Camavinga. Marmouche. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi in acres of space out wide. He gets big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Camavinga. Nigeria are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Messi. Gonzalez. Schlotterbeck. Nigeria looking to pass their way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That has not gone well. Valverde. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. He's in plenty of space here. Messi picks it up out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. He is through here. Marmouche. And it's Camavinga. Well read, nice interception. Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Marmouche. For Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Marquinhos. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Camavinga. And no, that was never going to make it. Paredes. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And here's the Paul. Oh, he's found support out wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. No, that pass isn't the best. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Over to the left. Played back into the centre. Now it's Messi. Back towards the middle. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Alvarez. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Kane. De Paul. Gonzalez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Messi. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He has found the way through. Played out towards the right wing. Cross to the back post. Martinez claims it safer. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Aquí están los jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Shot could be shot at goal! Fantastic from Marmoush! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The second half sparked straight into life. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Nigeria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Aimed beyond the defence.
Fernandez really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Fernandez. That's been slipped through. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandez. And Alexander-Arnold. Schlotterbeck.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now, can they get him away? Camavinga crosses it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And here's the chance to counter. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's worked it through. Gonzalez! Gonzalez! Valverde. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. Brought on. A top performer in recent weeks.
Well, he's looking really good, Peter, isn't he? He'll be keen to maintain this purple patch.
And here's Camavinga. Camavinga with the cross. Good ball, good... Can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Nigeria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
This looks promising. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Nigeria present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Brilliant save from Donnarumma! It's a searching pass, not the most accurate pass. McAllister, now it's Alvarez. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Alexander-Arnold bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Opts for safety. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Martinez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's McAllister. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Messi. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Alvarez. In with the challenge. And he was quick to react. McAllister, spread out to the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Quick look, then plays it in. Marquinhos gets it clear. Looking for options, takes a shot! It's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Argentina give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Goes for a shot! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Número 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Nigeria could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And this is Lewandowski. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Nigeria definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.